All right, so welcome. I'm Mr. Frazier, assistant principal here at Sherwood Middle School. Listen, as you come into our main entrance here, you walk into our foyer. This is, in my opinion, one of the good things about Sherwood Middle School is this foyer, somewhat gathering area. I think it's a nice, welcoming area. This is our gymnasium. As you can see, our bleachers are a little bit outdated. Our screen is a little bit outdated, and especially the locker rooms. The locker rooms in here are extremely outdated, but this is a necessity in our middle school. Also, you can see this is our audio, our speaker system for here. So if that's a thing that we could have upgraded, you know, that's a necessity in our middle school as well. Our auditorium is, I would say, it's a nice usable space. Even though it's an older space, we can hold all of our students in here. Our chairs aren't broken. The curtains, the lightings, the audio system in here, as we're moving into the 21st century, you know, is having a good visual, being able to put PowerPoints and movies, or projecting things in this space. We do a great job of using what we have. But as you can see, this space it is not equipped for where we're going. If this is our library, we use this as a testing center, but you can still hear the AC going in this space. This next room is our technology or computer labs. And as you can see here, again, these are rooms that we made do. For the amount of students in here, they're on top of each other. Another challenge with this room, I don't know if you can tell, but this is 2 classrooms, and all it's divided by is this divider here. These are older computers, and again, if I'm really trying to teach students technology, is only desktops, computers moving forward gonna be used to technology, and just a regular smart board. If we want to be real innovative, it's just these desktops. Are these going to do it? One thing I want to highlight, our instrumental music teacher has tried the soundproofing of the room is horrible. Back here, so where we kept our instruments, back here, a tight space to keep our instruments. And if you look at some of our instruments, that's one thing that I wish we had better. Our instruments are a little old and beat up, but a lot of this is not student use, but it's because of our buildings. Here we have our 8th grade science room. And again, as you can tell, a very tight room. So you can look in here, even the students' tables are very old. Again, make do with what we have. Spaces that are unusable along the wall. Also, I don't know if you guys noticed, in our building, all of the old, outdated PA systems.
Welcome to Shady Lane Elementary. I am Principal Cheryl Hernandez, and let me show you around the lane. As you enter our beautiful facility here, you will notice that it is wide open with lots of natural lighting around. It is welcoming, colorful, and engages the children in their environment around and welcomes them to school. As you enter the building, the first room that you will see is our school library. School libraries are not something that every school has, and so we are very blessed with our layout here. Our librarian implemented different things within the room, such as our Lego wall, which she received from a grant, but this is a open, welcoming space that gets books in our students' hands. We're very fortunate to have it. As our students enter the school every day, they are welcomed into the cafeteria to get their breakfast. We are very fortunate that we have this big open space in which students can help themselves to breakfast. In addition to our cafeteria tables, we do have a beautiful stage where our music program performs and practices daily to provide us programs throughout the year. As I just mentioned, we are very fortunate here at Shady Lane that our cafeteria and gymnasium are not in the same space. We have this beautiful gym in which our students really are exposed to different athletic experiences, such as basketball, hockey, soccer. We are able to provide all of those experiences for our students here because we have the proper equipment and storage and space to do it in. As you walk down the hallways here at Shady Lane, you will notice that our students are able to be welcomed into their classrooms by bright colors on the floor, on the walls. Each teacher has their own bulletin board in which they can display motivational messages, student work. So we are really proud of this environment because it truly invites our students into a warm environment in which it is fun and engaging to learn. Welcome to a classroom here at Shady Lane. In these newer builds, you will notice that the rooms are very spacious. This allows for our students to get movement in during their day. It allows for whole group, small group, individual instruction. For example, all of our classrooms have the built-in cubbies and cabinets that allow for student and teacher storage of materials. Here we're in a kindergarten classroom, so you will notice as well they have a sink where the students can wash their hands as needed, and they actually have their own bathroom, which allows for them to use that throughout the day without losing as much instructional time walking down the hallway. One other really unique space here at Shady Lane that we are so fortunate to have is we have multiple tutor rooms throughout the building. These rooms are stationed between classrooms in different wings of the building. This allows for different staff to pull out small groups of students and work with them either one-on-one or in a very small group to really focus on those achievement gaps that we are trying to fill. Finally, on our tour, I want to feature our playground. We are blessed with this huge, enormous space in which our students are able to run and play and engage in all kinds of activities during PE class, recess, and even learning outside. You can notice that our kindergarten has their own separate equipment that is separated from the other students for student safety. In conclusion, I want to thank you for joining us here at Shady Lane Elementary, where I was able to show off our beautiful facility that really engages our students and staff as they come in every day, welcomed by the big open spaces, the natural lighting, the bright colors that just add to our learning to make it fun and engaging, while also providing us spaces to really cater to the needs of our students and address the learning that needs to happen. Thank you.